This mosaic disproves the claims from Islam that Jesus was a Muslim. Long before anyone claimed otherwise, this mosaic proves that his followers knew exactly who he was. They believed that he truly is God born in the flesh. In the early 2000s, archaeologists excavating in the ancient city of Megiddo, Israel, stumbled upon an extraordinary artifact, a beautifully preserved mosaic dating back to the 3rd century AD. This mosaic, part of a Christian prayer hall, is one of the earliest known visual expressions of Christian faith. Its inscription boldly declares Jesus as God. Its Greek inscription, translated, reads, "The God-loving Akeptus has offered the table to God Jesus Christ as a memorial." This phrase is groundbreaking because it explicitly identifies Jesus Christ as divine. The mosaics is from a time where Christianity was still a persecuted faith within the Roman Empire. Dating back to the early 200s AD, this mosaic challenges the narrative that Jesus' divinity was a later invention. Instead, it shows that his followers worshipped him as God centuries before the Council of Nicaea formalized Christian doctrine in 325 AD, as Muslims claim that the divinity of Jesus was invented at the Council of Nicaea. The location of the mosaic in a Christian prayer hall is also significant. It predates large church buildings, reflecting how early Christians gathered in private homes or small spaces to worship despite the risk of persecution. Early Christian writings, like those of Ignatius of Antioch, also affirm this belief. Ignatius, a bishop and martyr, wrote in his letters that Jesus was both fully God and fully man. The Megiddo mosaic aligns with these texts, offering archaeological confirmation of a belief already articulated in early Christian theology. At the time this mosaic was created, Christianity was still an underground movement, frequently facing persecution. That believers would risk their lives to publicly declare Jesus as divine speaks volumes about their faith and the centrality of this belief to their worship. This discovery refutes the claim that early Christians viewed Jesus merely as a prophet or teacher. Instead, it reveals a faith community that worshipped him as God. According to Islamic theology, as outlined in the Quran, Jesus, referred to as Isa, was a significant prophet and a devout Muslim who preached submission to Allah. However, the inscription on the mosaic shows that early Christians firmly believed in his divinity, directly contradicting the Islamic narrative. The mosaic inscription was created around the 3rd century AD, centuries before Islam emerged in the 7th century. This artifact reveals that the belief in Jesus' divinity was not a later corruption or invention by the Church, as some Islamic apologists claim, but a foundational truth upheld by his followers from the earliest days of Christianity. It aligns with biblical passages like John 1 verse 1, "The Word was God," and John 20 verse 28, where Thomas proclaims to the risen Jesus, "My Lord and my God." This evidence stands in stark contrast to Islamic teachings, which deny Jesus' divinity and claim that the Bible was altered. The Jesus mosaic provides proof that the earliest followers of Christ viewed him not as a mere prophet, but as God himself, affirming the truth of the Gospels and challenging the Islamic narrative regarding Jesus' identity. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless.